Howdy folks, TJ here. Wanted to show you a cool book that I just received from Eric Park. He reached out to me and said, hey, I've got this book that I wrote. Would you like to have a copy to check it out? It is Specky related. And I thought, what the hell? Why not? He sent it to me and I wanted to show you this book. I wanted to read off the description. It's something that you can get from Amazon. It looks like it's under $10 and it is almost like my game of the week on the Sinclair Society Facebook group, where you encourage, you try to get folks to play more games and chat about it, have fun about it. And this book is called Press Fire to Jump. Press Fire to Jump. That's I like that. So here's the front of the book. And the back of the book. And I have not even flipped through this book yet, but let's see what it says on the front. Revisit, replay, regame, press fire to jump, and it's got a couple of joysticks on there. Revisit and replay 50 games, challenge book. I like that. ZXSpectrum challenge, Eric Park. And on the back it says, press fire to jump, ZXSpectrum challenge. It's got an ISBN number. It's got a website as well, www.parkproductions.co.uk. Let me read off the description, and then we'll just flip through and find one of the games, read what it says so you can kind of get a flavor for what this book's all about. It says, welcome to the book that sets the challenges and the book that you play. That's cool. Will you accept the challenge to complete Press Fire to Jump ZXSpectrum Challenge? Return to a time when pressing the joystick fire button could trigger a multitude of actions ranging from jumping, attacking, accelerating, and firing. Includes a brief insight to the coding challenges faced by the programmers. Jim Midnight Resistance Bagley, Philip Dizzy Oliver, Nigel Chucky Egg Alderton, and Kevin Football Manager Toms. Revisit 50 Sinclair ZXSpectrum computer retro games of the 1980s. Replay classic games with detailed control tips, game backstory, and gameplay hints. Regame, complete unique challenges on the games Bomb Jack, Chucky Egg, Dizzy, R-Type, and more. So that gives you a flavor of what this book is like. So that's kind of cool. I love reading magazines, like the Next Magazine, for example. And then you find a game, and you get encouraged to try said game. This is kind of encouraging you with some tips and play along kind of attitude, which I think is cool. So let's open the cover. So the book is fairly small, kind of the size of a little bigger than a hand. Inside cover. Oh, he wrote something in here. It says, revisit, replay, regame, press fire to jump, ZXSpectrum challenge. And he put a little note to TJ and the Cloud People, Eric Park. I don't know if that's going to come in or not, but he wrote a little note in there. That's cool. And then let's go to the table of contents. So this is copywritten 2025. So this is a brand new book. He went back in time, or I'm going forward in time because it's 2025, this book. So this is fresh off the presses. Contents. I don't know if this is all of it, but because he said 50 games, right? But table of contents. There's 1 through 12. So maybe this is just a glimpse of what you have in here. Wonder Jack, Scramble Snacks, Dragon Warriors, Xenon Sprint, Beast Wolf, Circus Dash, Psycho Wizard, Axe Story, Renegade Racer, Midnight Ghost, Programmer Challenges, and Completed Challenges. So that covers... How many pages is this book? Is there page numbers on here? Yeah. I got a furball. 100 and some odd pages. Looks like 123, about 126 or so. So let me just open. Oh, there's some thanks in here. So it looks like he said Wonder Jack. So he names the game, or whatever this chapter is, Wonder Jack. And then there's some games, maybe it's like a chapter and it covers multiple things. So in here it says Elite Systems Bomb Jack, Ocean Software. Okay, I get it. So chapter 1 covers a multitude of different games in this chapter, I guess. Bomb Jack, and then Ocean Software Chase HQ, Imagine Software Green Beret, Virgin Games Silkworm, Activision Wonder Boy. So let's go to the Bomb Jack one, because I think everybody and their mother knows what Bomb Jack is. So here's Bomb Jack. So it's got a picture of what Bomb Jack looks like, and then some text. Let's read it to you. I don't think there's a problem reading off one of them. So you buy the book and then enjoy the rest of them. Bomb Jack, Bomberman Saves the World. Revisit is the first thing. And it says, oversized bombs have dangerously, I gotta itch my ear, begun appearing around the world. Superhero Jack has been designated the simple but yet extremely hazardous... Did I start this recording? I got furballs this morning. Actually, I had this creepy cough all morning. Hopefully I'm not getting a cold. Superhero Jack has been designated the simple but extremely hazardous task of their disposal. Defusing one of them in the correct order has been requested of the Flying Bomberman. Touring the world sees Jack revisit the likes of Egypt and America on his bomb safety mission. Clearing the single-screen tourist locations of all their bombs will advance Jack forward to the next location. Being a superhero, this bomb disposal is performed with the power of flight. Simple, fly directly into all of the bombs until the location has been deemed safe. So he's telling you how to kind of, what the game's about. Clearing them in the order shown by the flashing fuse will wield additional points. Hampering Jack will be the various assortment of attacking robots, UFOs, and the dastardly placed flight path blocking platforms. So that was the revisit portion. You'll see that each title, it's revisit, and then I'm gonna guess it's gonna go to replay and regame. So we revisited. Now let's read replay. Flying around the single screen levels can be done at fair speed. Pressing fire launches Jack skywards with a second press aborting the flight. Holding up while jumping will execute full screen height jump to reach the higher placed bombs. Rapidly pressing fire will, while falling, allows Jack a degree of hover to slow his descent. So he's giving you some tips here. Now, I'm guessing if you read the text that comes with most of the games that you download, it's going to give you some tips, but not always. Sometimes I find some of these downloads come with nothing, and you basically got to wing it unless you have the original cassette. And sometimes even the original cassettes don't give you all the tips. So having a tip book is always good. Anyway, holding up the fire while jumping, execute, where was it? Fire while falling allows Jack a degree of hover to slow his descent. A change of direction during flight is also possible. Useful bonus items will also appear, granting points, lives, and a very, I gotta itch my nose, powerful freeze ability. Collecting this will temporarily freeze all enemies, quickly fly into each frozen enemy to destroy them before they reactivate. Enemies present a low risk individually, but can be dangerous in large numbers, as any contact will cost one life. In conjunction with the platforms, the enemies will block all escape routes. Remain aware of flying enemies, as these will home in directly on Jack's position, and in later levels become faster, although the platforms will hinder their path. And then it comes to regame. Okay, what's this about? As a round consists of 4 world locations and a bonus screen, clear 3 rounds of 15 screens. So that's the regame part. I guess he's giving you a challenge a little bit, that he's saying that clear 3 rounds and then 15 of the 15 screens. So he's giving you a little nudge. Here's what I do. Let me look at some of the other... the regame part is what I'm finding of interest. Chase HQ, the regame here. Pull over and arrest both Ralph, an Idaho slasher, and Carlos, the New York armed robber. So he's giving... I'm guessing that's something that you could do, but he's giving you... Okay, you've played it. Here's a little task try doing this, and it gives you something a little more to enjoy. Very cool idea. So this book is available on Amazon. Probably if you, I got a furball. If you go to Amazon and type in the name of the book, and of course you can go to his website. I'm sure he'll probably have links to things, but www.parkproductions.co.uk. So thank you very much, Eric. This is fun. I will, in fact, since I do Game Over the Week on the Sinclair Society Facebook group, maybe what I'll do is I'll pick a game from here. I'll read off what is the regame and kind of go through it at some point in time. So thank you very much. Happy holidays to you and everyone watching this video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.